Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Smackdown Live review for the 8th of the 11th, 2016 guys, and I thought this last episode of Smackdown was, again, easy to watch, and I felt myself, wanted to watch, Smackdown, and Smackdown was one of those shows this week which was actually good, and in my opinion, I couldn't, not blame, there wasn't too many bad decisions that they did on the show, really. I guess they did more James Ellsworth segments, but I'm not going to talk about that because whatever. I'm just going to let it go over my head now because I know you guys know my opinions on James Ellsworth by now. So anyway, SmackDown opens up with AJ coming out, the face that runs the place, the champ that runs the camp. So he comes out and basically he says that our team's got to get on the same page. They've got to listen to AJ. They've got to listen to AJ and whatever. And then you have Baron Corbin come out, and also he doesn't agree with this. He's like, I'm on my own team, screw you guys. And he's like, and then you get the Wyatts out, come out there, and Ambrose and Ellsworth, and then Shane comes out. Shane says that, well, if Ellsworth wants to be part of this SmackDown roster, then he can be like the mascot or whatever. So that's what Shane made him, the mascot, and then Baron Corbin walks away, and then after that, backstage, Baron Corbin gets put in a match with Kalisto. And then we get Kalisto versus Baron Corbin. Kalisto wins here on his return, and kayfabe injures Baron Corbin. I think this is just storyline wise, and takes him out of the Survivor Series match and replaces him with Shane. So yeah, I think they're doing it this way because they want to get quite a lot of buys this year for Survivor Series, and the WWE are treating this year's Survivor Series really serious, with having guys like Bill Goldberg come out of retirement, and having guys like Brock Lesnar. Well, he's not out of retirement, but having him at the show, and they're going to probably have Triple H interfere with the whole Seth Rollins thing, and now Shane, part of Team's SmackDown Live. They're just having more big names at that pay-per-view because they're treating Survivor Series for once like a big show again. It looks like to me, and Baron Corbin isn't a big name in the WWE. He's just a mid-card guy, and Shane McMahon, he's a guy from the Attitude Era. A lot of fans know him from the Attitude Era, so that's why you'll put Shane in the match as well. And Shane can go in the ring, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then we had my girl Alexa Bliss versus Becky for the women's title. And I know that we're not going to have Alexa Bliss win the title in Glasgow because it's near Becky's hometown of Dublin, Ireland, or whatever. So, I knew they weren't going to put the title on Alexa yet, but in my opinion, they're going to do it probably next year because, in my opinion, here's a girl in Alexa Bliss who has really improved the last couple of weeks and the last couple of months since she's been on the main roster. When I saw this girl, when she debuted in 2014 as a cheerleader, I was like, this girl isn't going to go anywhere. She's too short. She's too short, and she's not going to basically do anything on the main roster. She's just going to be a stupid comedy, a stupid comedy. She's not going to be taken too seriously. And then when she got to the main roster, she had this Harley Quinn gimmick and kind of an evil witch kind of gimmick. And you know what? She's made it work, and she's been a lot better on the mic. I think since she's moved to SmackDown, she's had a lot of more. She's had loads more mic time, a lot of mic time, and that's just made it that Alexa Bliss confident mic wise. I mean, on NXT, she cut a couple of good promos, but she on the main roster, she's cut some good promos with Becky Lynch, and I like that. So yeah, and Becky went over with the armbar. I do want to say something else before I move on to the next bit. Apparently, Kevin Dunn doesn't like Becky Lynch's accent. Now, I don't know why, but it's Kevin Dunn. I mean, come on. Here's a guy who thinks he knows everything's good about the professional wrestling business, whatever. So yeah, there you go. That's why Becky doesn't cut promos much on SmackDown. Yeah, but so if you Becky Lynch fans out there, and you miss Becky Lynch cutting a promo, blame Kevin Dunn. It was Kevin Dunn. So what can you say? It's Kevin Dunn. Anyway, and then we get to Naomi versus Natalia. Naomi goes over with a roll up. because Carmella tried to attack Nikki. Natalya got distracted. Then Carmella gets laid out by Nikki Bella. The babyfaces have a nice moment, like they go over and whatever. And is Natalya a heel or is she a face? I don't know. It looks like she's a heel though. Anyway, so yeah, Natalya's kind of pissed, and then we find out that Baron Corbin is obviously injured, kayfabe wise, and then we have a segment with Cena Miz. He wants to be part of Team Smackdown, but like Dave Matt says no, he's got, you know, he said he's not considered him yet, whatever. And then we get the 6-man tag matches. No, before that we get Apollo Crews versus Kurt Hawkins, and Kurt Hawkins went over the roll up. You know what? I thought maybe Apollo Crews would have maybe got onto the SmackDown Live, you know, team, but I guess he's not doing anything, which kind of sucks because Apollo Crews is kind of one of those guys that is a talented guy, but he just needs the right character to get behind. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people say, oh, he's a bit, you know, he's got a stale character, but if you give him the right character and you actually invest in this dude, then he can get you, you know, he can be a bright star in WWE. You know what I mean? And then we had the main event, a 6-man tag match, and it was the Wyatts versus Kane, Ellsworth, and Ambrose. Basically, Ambrose and Kane worked most of the match. Ellsworth tags himself in, gets hit by Bray Wyatt with the Sister Abigail, and then after that, the heels try to beat up Ambrose and stuff, and then Shay's like, whoa, wait a minute, guys, we're supposed to, you know, he's like, we've got to stay united. I know you, most of us don't like each other on this team, but we've got to stay united for the brand. And then Daniel Bryan comes out with his list, and it's like, you know what, there's a lot of wrestlers on this list I've got, but it's my name, but I can compete, and there's Shane. And then he says that Shane's going to be on Team SmackDown Live, and that was how SmackDown ended. SmackDown this week was a good show. I actually really enjoyed SmackDown this week. I thought the crowd, some of the matches it was kind of dead because basically Paul Crews versus Kurt Hawkins still dead. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the Vaudevillains versus what they call Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Yeah, and they went Fandango and Tyler Breeze went over. Yeah, and yeah, that's SmackDown was very good this week, guys, and yeah, I enjoyed it. And so that's my WWE SmackDown live review for the 8th of the 11th, 2016, guys. What do you guys think of this last episode of SmackDown? And if that's watching, guys, brag out.